In My Brilliant Friend, a lifelong friendship finds its voice through fashion. Lila and Elena's final wardrobe journey in season 4 shows just how deeply they've shaped each other's lives. Through their clothing choices, we uncover themes of memory, resilience, and self-acceptance, offering a powerful reflection of their friendship, ambitions, and struggles. Join me as we unravel how Lila and Elena's final wardrobes tell the powerful story of two lives forever intertwined. In My Brilliant Friend season 4, the shift to adult actresses, Alba Rohrwacher as Elena and Irene Majorino as Lila, marked a pivotal moment for the series. This change wasn't just about casting. It fundamentally transformed the way their stories could be told through wardrobe. As the costume designer explained, dressing younger actresses like Margherita Mazzucco and Gaia Gerace in adult styles created challenges. Outfits like masculine jackets or structured sweaters struggled to convey the depths of adulthood due to their youthful appearances. These limitations often clashed with the maturity their characters were meant to embody. With adult performers, these barriers disappeared, and the costumes in season 4 now fully express Lila and Elena's journeys, adding authenticity and depth to the series' final chapter. Season 4 is set predominantly in the 1980s, a decade of immense change, both for the world and for Lila and Elena. To capture the essence of this transformative period, costume designer Antonella Cannarozzi embraced the eclectic spirit of the era. As she explained, every year was something different, with a mix of styles and colors that reflected the decade's diversity. To ensure authenticity, the team drew inspiration from magazines, feminist journals, and historical photographs. In a deliberate choice, no new garments were made for this season. Instead, all the costumes were sourced from archives in Naples, Milan, Rome, and Turin, grounding the characters in the rich, textured reality of the 1980s. In this season, Elena's wardrobe embodies the essence of 1980s Armani, a symbol of sophistication, ambition, and societal change. The Armani brand, known for its revolutionary approach to fashion, redefined professional wear by introducing the deconstructed men's jacket. This innovation eliminated stiff lining and shoulder pads, resulting in a more relaxed and approachable look. Armani further blurred the lines between traditional gender clothing by incorporating feminine fabrics like silk and linen into men's tailoring and introducing masculine cuts into women's suits. This fusion of styles became a visual representation of gender equality in the workforce. Elena embodies this movement. Her wardrobe features wide-shouldered blazers, clean lines, and relaxed, yet elegant fits. These are not merely fashion choices, they are deliberate statements. They symbolize her ambition to establish herself in literary circles, balancing professionalism with a retained sense of femininity. While Elena uses her wardrobe to convey subtle authority, Lila's wardrobe evolves into a striking example of 1980s power dressing. As she rises to become a successful entrepreneur and the de facto head of her neighborhood, her fashion choices reflect the ambition and authority of the era's working women. Lila embraces this look with structured suits, assertive color palettes, and massive jewelry, chunky necklaces, and bold earrings that reinforce her commanding presence. Her style is no longer just practical, it's a visual declaration of power and influence. Through her tech business, she employs the community, makes critical decisions, and becomes a figure of authority. Her wardrobe symbolizes that she doesn't just survive her circumstances, she dominates them. Nino Saratore's wardrobe reflects his transformation from an intellectual Marxist thinker to a pragmatic opportunist, as he aligns with Craxian socialism, a movement tied to ambition and personal success in 1980s Italy. His clothing mirrors this shift. Gone are the simpler, idealistic styles of his earlier years. Instead, Nino adopts the polished sophistication of political and economic elites, with well-fitted suits, refined fabrics, and a calculated elegance. His wardrobe symbolizes his ambition and adaptability, projecting success while masking the self-serving opportunism that drives his actions. The use of color in My Brilliant Friend is a powerful storytelling tool, uniting characters and highlighting their bonds. For example, pink tones visually connect Elena and her newborn daughter Emma. Conversely, color creates division in moments of crisis, such as the contrasting tones between Elena and her eldest daughter Dada, reflecting Elena's emotional detachment and Dada's feelings of neglect. In the scene with Lila, Elena and their daughters, the adults' clothing colors are mirrored in the children's outfits. Lenu's blue in Lila's daughter Tina and Lila's green in Emma's trousers, underscoring how deeply intertwined their families remain. Beyond connection and division, color serves as a powerful symbol reflecting the emotional states of characters and the broader themes of the series. For example, usage of green in Elena's wardrobe, traditionally associated with envy and jealousy, features prominently in key moments. When she suspects Nino is speaking with his wife, discovers he never left her, and ultimately learns the full extent of his infidelity. The muted shades of green in the last of the listed situations reflect Elena's restrained emotional state, symbolizing her attempts to suppress her growing unease and maintain composure while grappling with betrayal. Interestingly, in the moments when Elena feels jealous of Nino's attention toward Lila, it is Lila herself who wears green, visually marking her as the object of envy. Pink, often associated with femininity and romance, frequently appears in Lenu's wardrobe during the first half of the season, when she is in a relationship with Nino. This choice reflects her romantic aspirations and a lingering sense of naivety, highlighting her hopefulness and vulnerability as she invests emotionally in their love. Blue, introduced in Season 3 as a color symbolizing motherhood, continues to play a prominent role in Season 4. It appears in family scenes, such as when Elena helps her sister Eliza with her newborn, uniting them visually through shared shades of blue. In the deeply emotional scene of Immaculata's passing, blue subtly connects Elena with her family, symbolizing their shared grief. As Elena's relationship with Nino unravels, the prominence of pink in her wardrobe fades, symbolizing the loss of her romantic ideals. Blue begins to take its place, perhaps hinting that her preoccupation with Nino had kept her from fully embracing her role as a mother to her own daughters. In the final scenes, Elena often appears in light colors, particularly white, symbolizing clarity, renewal, and readiness for new beginnings. This shift reflects her profound personal and professional transformation, as she leaves Naples behind and steps into a new chapter, both emotionally and as an acknowledged writer. Her light wardrobe mirrors her liberation from past struggles and stands in stark contrast to Lila, who during the same period is often seen in darker colors, reflecting the weight of her personal grief she continues to carry. Elena's frequent use of floral prints in Season 4 subtly reflects her romanticism and emotional complexity. Traditionally tied to themes of romance and motherhood in earlier seasons, these prints now often appear against dark backgrounds, suggesting a deeper layer of meaning. The contrast between the delicate floral patterns and the somber tones mirrors Elena's inner struggles, her idealism and hope clashing with the harsh realities of her relationships and maternal responsibilities. Lila's use of bold prints in her wardrobe reflects her commanding and enigmatic personality, offering a striking contrast to Elena's softer, romantic florals. The oversized, abstract geometric designs exude confidence and dominance, highlighting her fierce independence and unwavering presence. During the season, Lila's wardrobe transitions from predominantly bright colors to neutral and dark tones, following the disappearance of her daughter Tina. This shift reflects her profound grief and loss. Among the muted palette, green remains the only non-neutral color in her wardrobe. Previously associated with jealousy and conflict in Elena's context, here it takes on a different significance. Green becomes a symbol of hope, perhaps the only thing left for a mother clinging to the possibility of finding her child, or at least some answers about her fate. The final season of My Brilliant Friend masterfully uses costume design to tell a poignant story of friendship, identity, and transformation. Lila and Elena's wardrobes not only reflect their individual journeys, but also highlight the evolving dynamics of their relationship and the broader societal shifts of the 1980s. Elena's refined and elegant style embodies her intellectual ambitions and growing independence, while subtle details hint at her lingering romanticism and struggles with motherhood. In contrast, Lila's command-empowered dressing symbolizes her strength and authority, gradually shifting to darker tones that mirror her grief and resilience. Ultimately, the contrast between Elena's light, renewal-focused wardrobe and Lila's darker, grief-laden tones underscores their divergent paths. Yet, their enduring influence on one another remains unmistakable, weaving a narrative of two lives forever intertwined. Through its rich visual storytelling, My Brilliant Friend Season 4 reminds us of the profound ways clothing can reflect not just who we are, but who we aspire to be, a fitting tribute to the complexity of human relationships and the unbreakable bond of lifelong friendship.